Okay, welcome back. So today we are working on a small stuff, a split air conditioner which is not working. So I have checked the indoor air handler. The fan was working and the thermostat was calling for cool, and even that contactor is pulled in here. So of course I have turned off the power before opening that electrical panel. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna turn on the power and see what is going on with that. Okay, so this is a switch. So condenser fan is working fine. I don't think the compressor is working. Okay, so I'm gonna check the incoming power. I have set my multimeter to the volt, and at the lower side of the contactor the power is coming from the disconnect switch, and after that once the contactor is pulled in, and it goes to the condenser fan and the compressor. So let's check. Sorry, my leaves were loose. 210 outgoing, 210. Okay, so we have proper incoming power and the contactor is okay. So let's turn off the power and see. If we see here on the red wire, which is directly going to the compressor, a little bit of burn mark, and if I touch here, it's a little bit of warm. And the next step, we're gonna test the compressor windings. So 1, 2, and the third is that yellow wire going to the capacitor. So we're gonna test the winding. Okay, so I have set my multimeter to the continuity. Okay, so between these two wire and the third one is yellow. It's a single phase system. Okay, good. It's very hard to check with the one hand and holding. Okay, not getting good contact. Okay, so looks like a compressor windings are good and it's not short to the ground, otherwise the breaker or the fuses could have blown. So next thing, we're gonna check this capacitor. We know the condenser fan is working. It's a dual capacitor, 60, if you can see, 60/5 microfarad, plus minus 5. So we have to check the 60 microfarad if it is delivering it or not. Okay, I have set my multimeter to the microfarad setting to check the capacitor, and these two leads, so terminals, are for the compressor and the third one is for, so this is the common, this is harm, and this is for fan. So we are checking between harms and common. 0. Let's verify with the fan. So between common and fan, okay, I think it's 4.9. so that's why the condenser fan was working fine, but not the compressor. So for this unit, if you see the contacts on the contactor is blackish. I don't know if you can see, but those are blackish and charred. So we're going to replace the contactor, install new capacitor, and this system is very old, so I'm gonna put a hard start kit. Okay, so this is the hard start kit we're gonna install to that system. So this is good for 122 to 277 volt and half to 5 HP, and as the system gets old, the compressor at the initial starts draws more amps, and so this hard start kit gonna provide the compressor a soft start, so as it says 300% increased torque. So, and these are the instruction how to wire it. So just wire the 2 wire coming out of this capacitor to the run capacitor of the compressor, common and Herm. That's it. Okay, so I have installed the capacitor, new capacitor, hard start kit and new contactors. So I have connected all the wire to their respective location. So, and this hard start kit, one lead to the common here, and the other lead is with the Herm. So everything looks okay. Let's turn on the power. Okay, so the compressor is working now. Let's check the temperature of our suction line. I can feel the warm air coming out of the condenser fan. It's gonna take time. Okay, so this is the indoor coil of our air conditioning, the condenser unit. These are the 2 pipes going to the roof, and this is the indoor coil, and the supply air temperature is 58.1 and going down. And they have here like a damper system, like a zone damper. So those are the relay for the damper actuator, and so looks like we are good. So our system is running fine.